As a matter of fact, I thought this time, it's a special occasion, and this is employee appreciation. I thought that we should show them how this is done. Wouldn't that be cool? I mean, if I showed them how this one is done, shouldn't we do that?
We can't show anybody how it's done.
Why not?
Then they're going to know how it's done. It's
Well, yeah, but they deserve it. I mean, they sat through my routine here. Oh, I do look good, don't I? Yeah. They deserve it.
I'm just glad there wasn't one more marker. We'd have been on track.
One more, yes, exactly. All right, spin that box around. Let's show them how this one's done, okay? I'm going to invite all of you backstage. This is backstage right now, okay? Oh, tighter here. All right, and you see, of course, the lovely Jennifer hanging on back here. Jennifer is one of the Krones employees as well. Yeah, and I suckered her into doing this earlier. So let's pretend that you're backstage. You have backstage pass. You have that fancy card. This is the audience out here. I'm going to take my place out front here, and I know you're thinking he looks as good from behind with. You got your fire. Are you happy? All right. You got your fire. Thank you, Mark. Bound and determined. All right, so we're going to pretend that, again, this is the audience out over here, so I don't mean to have my back to you, but what we're going to do is everybody would take their places. The curtain's about to open, and the stage manager would call standby for Q32, and go. And the curtain opens up. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the mystery of the rose boxes. Over here, you see a yellow box that is totally and completely empty. On the other side, we have a red box that in just a moment, we are going to put inside of the red box. Gentlemen, if you don't mind, please take the pipe. As they hook that up, slowly take your time, gentlemen. That's an empty box that's over here, completely and totally empty. And lift it up. Good job. And drop it down. I'll give you a hand loading it in here. And drop it down inside, nice and square. Slowly. Good job. We will disconnect it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the surprise you've all waited for. Whoa, what? Mr. Beckmann, what did you do with Jennifer? Honestly, what did you do with Jennifer? How did you get here?
How in the world did I get here?
I thought you were in Germany yet.
Fine, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. Where's Jennifer?
You know, you are in a meeting, all of a sudden a swirl, you lose your tie, you see a nice young lady pass by, and you end up in a box.
You relax for just a moment. You relax for just a moment. Well, I'm not sure where Jennifer's at, but I would expect a call from HR. I'm just saying.
So let me get out of the box first. Brian, I don't know how you do your things, but you do them great.
Thank you very much.
A big hand for Brian Leboeuf and his team.
Thank you.
Well, since I'm here, I might as well stay. How's everyone doing? So you got your lunch bags, a little goodies inside. Hopefully most of you got your cold bottle of water. Outside there's a hottie, but we have two big buddies working hard on the other side of the wall. 2.5 ton air conditioning units, hopefully keeping us cool for this afternoon. Now, thank you all for coming. Most of you know me. I'm Holger Beckmann, CEO and CFO of Krones Inc. And I'm so glad to finally have so many people in one room. I'm really glad that we pulled it off. I'm proud of that. It's a great setting that we have here. Our production team allowed us to use our space, and what an awesome space that is. Now, this is in essence our first Krones Inc. Town Hall meeting in what? 10 years, 15 years, 20 years? We really never had something like that. Who do we have in attendance today? I have a number here, because I asked Nicole to give me the number beforehand. We are today 477 people. And that's already worth a big round. Give it to yourself. Now, out of the 477 people, And now it's really the impressive number. We have 451 employees attending today. 451. That's something that we never had. We had many events in the past, but those were attended by families, by spouses, but 451 employees, awesome, really super. And then I'm really proud and I'm happy that so many out-of-state employees joined today. Please, everyone, every Krones Inc. employee from out of state, stand up and be welcomed. It should be 60 of you. "60 colleagues from out of state. Great. Then we have also some guests from out of country. Please, the out of country guests, stand up and be welcomed. Should be about 8-10 from Canada, Germany, Mexico, and Guatemala. Then we have also some guests, some interns, some temporary workers, also please be welcomed. And last but not least, I'd like to extend a special welcome to our speaker of the day, to Mr. Chip Eichelberger. Chip, where are you? They are over there. Well, Employee Appreciation Event 2015. What can you expect from the day? In essence, it's 4 parts. The first one you already have seen. It was from Brian, our resident magician. The second part, that's about employee recognitions. It will also include some PowerPoint presentation via Krones, so there has to be a PowerPoint about Krones on the agenda. There's also some Krones videos, but primarily it's about employee recognitions. The third part will be Chip's presentation on stage. We're really excited about that, Chip. And the fourth part, we are allowing for plenty time at the back end for you to simply mingle and hang out, enjoy the bistro-style area that we have set over there, get some appetizers, cold beverages, and hopefully talk about what a great event this was. Coming back to why we are here today, let me share a little story about myself. Being CEO and CFO, I was appointed president in addition to that some years ago. And many of you came to me and congratulated me to that. And truth be told, I was somewhat surprised. Nothing was about to change. The responsibilities remained the same, the job duties, the work hours remained the same, even the office remained the same. So nothing was about to change. But then I realized that extra title meant something more. It's the commitment by the company to me, and at the same time also my commitment to the company. When I started at Krones Inc., I didn't know that it would be for 10 years or more to come. And that very experience probably holds very true for many of you. Holds true, held true, or will hold true. And why is that? Isn't the US known for a job-hopping workforce? Well, I guess for once, it helps to work for best in class, and we Krones, we are the #1 in our marketplace. But then there's more to it. After a while, you start identifying with Krones products, with Krones culture, with our values, with the people at Krones. And that's the very foundation of We Do More. Your dedication to the company, your commitment to Krones. And that's what we are celebrating today. Let's start with a little video about people at Krones. Trust and stability, many faces of Krones. Well, that's what it's really all about. We are Krones. But before we come to that, didn't I promise you a PowerPoint presentation? Now, in preparation for the event, I gave my 85-page standard financial presentation to my soon-to-be 10-year-old boy. In all honesty, I wanted to give it to him because at slide number 3 he asked, "Dad, can I go play soccer now?" And not implying anything or comparing you with soon-to-be 10-year-olds, that was the moment when I decided to cut it back. So we will see only a few PowerPoints today. Now, let's start with one chart that we are not looking at very often. It's the development of Krones. It's essentially what we have achieved. It's the revenue of Krones Group. And what a nice trend curve that is. We are now in 2015 for the first time ever breaking through 3 billion euros as a group. That's awesome. That's unbelievable. And you see this nice growth that we had there. It was very steady with the exception of the financial crisis. And do you also see the dotted lines there? The dotted lines are what could have been without having proactive programs in place. Krones always had proactive programs in place. You see Impulse or Impulses, an older one. You see Conversion that carried us through the financial crisis years. And you see Value. Value is our current strategic program. And many of you have heard about Value, but what is Value? What does it stand for? If we take a look at the big picture of Krones, you see here on the left side the customer factory of tomorrow. And we know all about the material flow, nothing special, beverage needs to be produced, needs to be bottled, ends up in the warehouse. But if you look to the vertical axis, that's really the development of the future. That's the IT landscape. People talk about a fourth industrial revolution. Everything, literally everything will be networked. And we Krones, we prepare ourselves for that. And that is the House of Krones. Who of you have ever heard of the House of Krones? Some, a few. Well, what is the House of Krones? The House of Krones is our main products. You see in the middle, the filling and packaging technology. Everyone knows about that. Krones is expanding upstream to the process technology, the manufacture of the beverage, and also downstream to the intralogistics, to the warehousing. There's a roof on top. That's the MES and IT systems, MES manufacturing execution systems. And all of that is built on a solid foundation of world-class lifecycle services. That's the House of Krones. And that's really the background to our value strategy. 7-7-20. What does that stand for? 7% growth, 7% profitability, and 20% return on capital employed. Financial parameters, and you see the key headlines around growth and profitability, but then also innovation for maintaining technological market leadership, and also quality. Quality is all about customer satisfaction. And these very themes are then also echoed on Krones' theme slides. Securing value for a strong future. Well, profitability, growth, also quality. The next one, creating value with powerful solutions. Well, that's the innovation that we have. And then there's a third one, respecting values in effective dialogue. Now, where's that coming from? That indeed is an additional element. That is about Krones' respect for its people. That is about valuing people. And our employee appreciation event ties into that theme. Now, I don't only want to talk about strategy and Krones Group, but also give you some information about Krones Inc. How did Krones Inc. develop throughout the years? Well, what you see here is revenue of Krones Inc. It's not such a steady growth curve, but all in all, we have significantly grown throughout the years. 2013 so far was our record year, $450 million almost. 2015 will be a new record year. It will be more than $460 million this year. Awesome. And we don't talk about 2014. What you also see here is the two main functions of Krones. The light blue on top, that's the distribution function. We sell the new machines produced in Germany by our head office. The dark blue, well, that's our focus on the aftermarket, service, parts, production, training, used machine business. And you see the line underneath. Function as manufacturer and service provider gains relative importance. Well, is one function more important than the other? Never. One depends on the other. As Tim Raymond, our executive VP sales, always says, the first machine is sold by sales, the second machine is sold by LCS, simply having a satisfied customer. That's volume. Profitability. How about the profit at Krones? Who knows what's a definition, a good definition of a successful subsidiary? Anyone? No one? Well, I'm to a certain degree a finance guy, and a good subsidiary is where money is earned, not burned. And I can tell you, we are a good subsidiary. That's also great. Now, when presenting these kind of numbers, sometimes us, Tim Raymond, Michael Wieb, we as executive management, we get the praise. But let me tell you, we are steering the ship. That's all we do. You are rowing the boat. You do all the hard work. And it's really your achievement. That's all history. And what is the saying? Yesterday was history, tomorrow is a mystery. And we have to acknowledge that our gap to competition has narrowed. Competition never sleeps. And here we need your engagement, we need your input, creativity, dynamic, and power to stay the number one in the marketplace. Now going to the next slide, that's an update, a major change of Krones. It's a picture from the last annual meeting, and we have made the announcement. Many of you know Holger Krones, Eder. He has been here in Franklin many, many times. And he's stepping down at the end of this year, and with Christoph Klenk, for the first time, a non-Krones Eder follows him and will be at the helm of Krones as a group. That is a big thing, and it is not. Christoph Klenk has been with Krones for many, many years. He is part of the creators of the value strategy, which he will continue. He will continue valuing Krones people, and there will be continuity. Now, Christoph's current position is CFO at Krones AG, and he will be succeeded by Michael Anderson. Michael Anderson is right now CFO at GEA HX for heat exchangers, private equity-owned company. And prior to that, he was working for GEA Process Technology, and he is well familiar with the packaging industry. So, all in all, we look positive in the future at Krones, and we are glad and proud to be part of the Krones organization. And with that, let's watch another video.
Ah
All the videos are available at YouTube, by the way. Did you notice the video had many of the value themes that we just talked about in it? And it also featured our motto, we do more. Well, and we do more. Like in the old days, when you simply walked up on stage, and nowadays you need a little magic for that. Well, we do more. Now we come now to our employee recognition part. And right in the beginning, I hope that you will understand that we cannot recognize every group that we have, every committee that is active at Krones Inc., every employee. But we continue that, so there will be a next year. We begin our recognition with our safety team and safety committee. Now, safety is a priority of Krones. It has to be for every employer. And you may wonder, why do we have a safety team and a safety committee? Well, the team is more the eyes on the ground, is doing inspections and so forth, while the committee has more of a supervisory role. Many safety team members are also part of the safety committee, and they come together 12 times in a year. Our safety record is better than industry standards. All members of both groups, 17 in total, please stand up and be recognized. You will receive one of these Krones We Do More safety kits. Yeah, it's on the camera. So please stand up, all 17 members of the safety team and safety committee of Krones. Where are you? We have some helpers around in the background. By the way, when you stand up, feel free to wave and turn around to the cameras. This is your moment. Now, safety brings us to our IMS certification that we went through last year. You remember IMS, the three big ones: quality, environmental, health, and safety. That was a big, big undertaking for the company. It affected pretty much every department, so many processes of what we do. And there was a driving force behind all of that. You know, we managed to pass the certification audit in our very first attempt. And that's really something of industry excellence. Not many companies do that. I invite all 8 members of the IMS core team, please, to stand and be recognized and also receive your safety kits. It's Ron Barker, N. Götz, Zach Hemrick, Doris Meyer, Glenn Monketch, Tom Schulz, Brian Svecina, and Michael Wieb. Our next recognition category are our social event planners. Krones is about work, but not only. Krones is also about fun. We believe that being employer of choice involves social events, and we have a number of social events throughout the year. And all these can only happen if some of us step up and invest their time and help preparing for all these events. So this is now a special thanks to our social event planners. Each of the planners will receive one of these Krones planner books. I showed here to the camera, but also to the other side, to plan their next events. We will start, well, of course, with this event, our main employee appreciation event. Each year I challenge the event committee with something new. And you remember the events that we had in the last years. In 2014, around the world. In 2013, the Luau. The year before, in 2012, the extravaganza. Before we had the carnival theme, and so on and so on. Always something new, sometimes in the evening, sometimes at the weekend, sometimes with families. Well, this year I wanted to have something entirely different. Not on the weekend, no entertainment. Well, we had Brian's section. Without spouse. This event is for you, for employees. And that's a little bit different to the past. And we wanted to have that value. And I have to say, looking around here, what a production it has become. What did you think when you walked through the entrance there, seeing all the people banners of our colleagues to the left and to the right? Isn't that a great feeling? Just walking in here. Now, it took quite an effort to get it to this state. And we have a little video to show you how that happened. Well, now, everyone who contributed to that, it took a little longer than the video, by the way. I guess it's fair to say the team delivered again. Now, please stand, be recognized, and receive your planner notebooks. In charge of the technical and physical setup, Mark Doolittle, Tom Schulz, and Brian Svecina. For decorations, Connie Brenneman, Ron Farber, Mark Dubek. I will go through the names first. For award selection, Debbie Gurton and Frank Karsmarsky. For award nominations, John Barker. For food selection, Pat Weaver, Karen Penkowski, and Jeff Herder. And for overall coordination, Nicole Streit. A big hand to our event committee. Well, you didn't see that many people standing up because they're still walking around. The next recognition will go out to our event that we will have tomorrow. You know, the GKO, the Greater Krones Open. It will be the largest golf outing in maybe ever, in a long, long while. 136 players, but the most important numbers, out of 136 players, 123 employees playing. Super. There's many players coming from out of state, 10, one even from out of country, from Canada. So it will really be a Greater Open. And we have 30 first-time players, which may upset the typical leaderboards. There's about $19,000 at stake. So we have our hole-in-one challenges at all par threes, and we have a longest putt, one lottery putt. By the way, we made that easier. It's not the difficult 60-foot putt that we had in the past. We cut it down to an easy 50-footer. I'm told the course is in great shape. Weather, never an issue. John Oates promised me already to do his weather dance tonight. And by the way, did I mention that John Oates is organizing the entire event again? A big hand for John Oates. John, where are you? John. There. Did you get your planner notebook? We count on you for next year, John. John, our resident golf pro. See, we have a resident magician and a resident golf pro. That's all the company needs. Milwaukee loves their brewers, and we love our brewers outing. King started that tradition some 15 years ago. and we have typically about 100 people attending the outing. It's always a fun-filled event. And the 2015 event was organized by Katie Nichols from our sales team. Katie, please stand up and receive your organizer. Over there. Fishing, boating, hunting. Well, the big three in Wisconsin. I also needed to learn that. And hunting. Hunting has a long, long history at Krones Inc. There's a big buck contest for bow. There's a big buck contest for gun, kind of like a Thanksgiving tournament. And there's a turkey contest. And you know what? These contests, they are now organized for more than 35 years by one and the same person. We have typically 10 to 40 people attending these contests, but being organized for such a long time by one planner, unbelievable. And that colleague is with Krones 37 years. So I guess that tells us something about his hobby. Please, Kim Gunter from our QC department, stand up and be recognized. Kim, turn around, wave to the camera. Our next recognized social event is also part of the big three. Part of the big three, fishing, boating, hunting. But it's of much, much younger years. It has to do with the boating. And what I talk about are the Krones Komodo Dragons. The Krones Komodo Dragons, that's our team that we send now every year to the Milwaukee Dragon Boat Festival. This year, 24 colleagues attended and helped rowing the boat, and they rowed really, really fast, like you guys do at work. Much improved results over last year. In fact, they ended up being third and winning a bronze medal in the Pearl division, which is our division. Awesome accomplishment, by the way. Give yourself a big hand. Now, so that was good. The only drawback was we lost by a hair against KHS. So that means improvement potential for next year, please. But now, please stand up, everyone, and give a big hand to the organizer 2015, Kaylee Campbell of our LCS Retrofits group. Yeah. And then we have one more recognition under social event planners, and that's our after-work workout program. Now, this program started probably a year and a half ago, something like that, and we had, meanwhile, believe it, more than 200 classes. Typical class attendance is about 10 employees, so it could be more, but it's nonetheless already quite a consistent and established program. Please stand up and be recognized. Our workout leader, Jody Stefanski from the service department. Now, by the way, the Vitality. Who has read our July Vitality newsletter? No one? Everyone? Well, the good news is we're getting closer to our goal of 60% of Krones employees being on silver level or better. The bad news is we are also getting awfully close to the cutoff date of end of August. Why do we want to reach 60%? Well, let me explain to you how that works with the insurance companies these days. So we get to 40%, we get a certain discount. We get 59%, the discount is exactly the same. We get to 60%, we get 2% more discount, 2%. Now, you do the math. 2% extra discount on a total health insurance plan cost of $7.5 million. I give you some time to do the math. It's really a lot of money. It's a lot of money. That's why we really want to get to 60%. And I got from Pat Weaver the most up-to-date numbers. And now, believe it or not, so we need 55 more people in the next 4 weeks to get to silver, 55. And I asked her to look into how many still have a chance to get there in the next 4 weeks. And that's now not a manipulated number, it's 57. So what that means is every single person counts, every single one matters. And Pat Weaver, she's over there, she will hound you guys, but please don't take it up on her. She's doing that on my behalf and ultimately on all our behalf. Now let's recognize our vitality achievement levels that are right now at least in place. First, I would like to invite all who are currently on silver status to please stand up and be recognized. In total, 131 colleagues. All of you will receive one of these healthy trail mix bags. Please stand up, everyone, 130 people. And please turn around to the cameras and wave. There's the two cameras. So that was fun. Next, I would like to invite everyone who's currently on gold status. All of you will you will receive one of these iPod armband holders. So everyone who's currently on gold status, please stand up, be recognized. It should be 55 of you, 55 on gold status. Great job, guys. Finally, I'd like to invite everyone who has achieved platinum level by now to also please stand and be recognized. You will receive one of these $10 iTunes gift cards to keep you entertained while you exercise. Outstanding job. Now all vitality achievement levels had also in-field personnel. I mean, you know, those who look at the Vitality newsletter know that some groups are lagging behind in participation, and that's especially our traveling colleagues. So since I have so many of you here and I can address all at once, please get on board, get engaged. It's never too late. If you don't make it by August 31 this year, you will be there by August 31 next year. The company, we all really benefit and profit from that. Now, after so much recognition, let's head off into our next video session.
Krones' personality is not determined by the executive board alone. It is created by the people working there, because it is you to whom Krones owes its personal face.
Morning. My name is Jeff Gauger. I'm a product support specialist in the labeler division for Krones. This morning we're looking at the test station for the label applicator on the new Krones Sleeve-Matic ES, the ES standing for Enhanced Stretch. Josh, why don't you give us a little demonstration of how this machine works?
Now, what did Mr. Krones say? Because it is you to whom Krones owes its corporate face. The face of Krones, these are primarily those colleagues who are daily in the line of fire, in direct interaction with the customer. The business card of Krones to our customers. And especially for those, we introduced the We Do More Award. It's a totally new award, and the We Do More Award stands for External Excellence with the Customer. We have asked all supervisors of our field personnel to turn in nominations, and we received really great feedback. Now, naturally, as you can imagine, it was then a difficult choice. And we are sure that you all will agree that those nominees that you see today deserve the reward. And I'm privileged to announce that in 2015, kind of like our first year of the We Do More Awards, we will have 8 presentations. And the presentations will be done by each supervisor. Rob Hinz from our service filler group, you're up first. Rob, take the stage.
Thank you. Sure. All right. As I was saying, I'm Rob Hinz. I'm head of the filling division for filler service. And the recipient of the first ever We Do More award is, well, within the past year, he processed more than 100 service reports while traveling to no less than 36 different customers. He establishes a good customer relationship by reaching out to all customers prior to heading out there. It's very difficult with the echo. I apologize. He'll personally drive to machine shops to keep projects moving forward with fast and local resolution. He never complains about being asked to work unconventional shifts. Is readily available to assist customers and colleagues at any time. He openly lobbies project and regional managers for weekend or holiday work. He serves as a positive role model and provides inspiration to the development of our younger and newer technicians. He remains a true professional with a positive, respectful attitude in all interactions with our customers, regardless of the headwinds he faces. Mr. Steve Gerhardt has shown that he is unmatched in his willingness to work, is low maintenance, and has made my job extremely easy. I am proud and honored to present Steve with the first We Do More award.
Steve, that's your award. Congratulations. And thank you for your service with Krones. Gustavo, you are up next.
Good afternoon. My name is Gustavo Kroll. I'm the head of plastics for the service division. I have nominated Matthew Brooker for this year, and the reasons are he's committed 100% to customer satisfaction. He will go to extremes to make sure his work is done correctly and is focused on details. Constantly is asking for more work, challenges, and opportunities to learn. His fellow colleagues rely on him mainly for processing tips, and he supports them anytime, any day, doesn't matter if it's weekends or any of his days off. He has a great positive attitude towards Krones and towards the customers. He has never an issue if he has to stay longer on site and can go home on his weekend, on his planned weekend home. Customers will wait months for him to be available, so he's the one going to their plant. I have worked together with him on several projects, and I have seen this attitude firsthand. For me, this is outstanding and needs to be rewarded. Please, Matt.
Thank you for your service and your award. Thank you. Mark, you're up next.
Hello, I'm Mark Schwartz, Head of Product Support Labeler Division. I'd like to nominate John Madalena in recognition of his dedication, contributions to Krones service. I'm not recommending him just based on the fact that he reports to me. John has been with us since 1994 and has demonstrated his abilities to tackle any challenge he is given. John has proved his proficiencies on many machines, including many outside labeling. John is a team player and is always willing to do what is best for Krones' interests. John is committed to and strives to improve his knowledge and is always willing to share his wisdom with others. John?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's yours. Don't drop it. It will break. Thank you.
Well, I guess I have the privilege of nominating John Donahue. A lot of people around here know him, and he's extremely dedicated to everything he does around here. He goes out of his way for many, many reasons. Here's the list I put together. Extensive daily electrical troubleshooting across virtually all product lines. Manages the after-hours support at Krones Inc. Krones Inc. North America Radiation Officer, government-regulated X-ray and gamma sources of the Krones inspection systems. He's a primary initial trainer of all service technicians. Thanks for that, John. That really helps out a lot. He's a positive influence for all employees. Additional phone support for customers and technicians during his personal times. He's taking these calls throughout the evenings and weekends. It's a regular thing for him. And lastly, he meets and exceeds all expectations related to his job. Thanks a lot, John. Appreciate it.
Hello, my name is David Darbant, Head of Service under Thomas Bohr. We're here today to recognize for the Service Department Brian Wessel. Brian Wessel is currently the Key Account Service Manager for Niagara. He's been with us probably well over 10 years, and as a project manager starting out, he was more or less the initiator of all things Niagara. And let's say a proud father, Niagara has now grown up to be quite a big kid child for Mr. Brian Wessel. So Brian Wessel is, let's say, always going the extra mile to help customers, help each other within Krones. Definitely a asset to the company. Always going the extra mile with customers and internally. Always treating everybody with professionalism and respect. So, Brian Wessel, would you come on up and congratulate?
Hello, my name is Frank Kazimarski. I'm the head of the LCS Training Academy. I nominate Rigo Sepulveda. Rigo provides an excellent customer service satisfaction, receives 100% customer feedback evaluations. He travels worldwide conducting special electrical programs, and he is booked every week through the end of the year. Besides the outstanding service, Rigo also is a strong support information center for many of our service people, as well as our Krones training instructors worldwide. Rigo receives calls at all times, a day, night, weekends, never turns anyone down, and doesn't expect anything in return, as of many of the other nominees here today from the service department. I want to call Rigo up here. Surprise. Well done, thank you.
Hello, for those of you who don't know me, Scott Gray from the sales department. Today I would like to honor Mr. Lance Miller. In addition to his Pepsi project management duties, Lance also has taken on the PM role for several Miller, Coors, and Coke projects in the past year. In addition, Lance served as the on-site project manager when Miller Coors demanded multiple shift coverage. We recognize Lance today for his ability to manage multiple projects, his willingness to pick up his cell phone no matter what day of the week it is, his flexibility of accepting new challenges, his availability to our customers 24/7, truly 24/7, and his commitment to provide true customer satisfaction. It's my pleasure to honor Lance today with one of our inaugural We Do More awards. Lance?
Now you may have counted, we have 7 so far, and we are not running out of supervisors, even though no one is here anymore. But this last one I wanted to do myself. It's also a We Do More award that we present, but it's more of a lifetime achievement award. He was on Augie Bush's speed dial at one time. He has traveled the world 3 times over for Krones. Over 42 years, he's been a road warrior for Krones in the service department, and he was 35 years young when he started at Krones. So you know already who I'm talking about. Edgar Kircher, please come up on stage. For your dedication. And it's yours. Okay, thank you. Well, I guess after so much awarding, let's settle back in and see another video sequence. every day, every second, every moment of your life. I really like that theme song. It's about dedicating time. And by the way, when it's about dedicating time, what do you think? Who believes that we have more than 1,000 years of service in this room today, all combined? Who believes that we have more than 3,000 years of service in this room today? Where are you guys? You're too conservative. Who believes that we have more than 5,000 years of service combined in this room today? And who believes that we even have more than 6,000 years of service in this room? That's really awesome. 6,000 years of experience. That's such an asset that we have here at Krones. That's really tremendous. Now, let's recognize years of service. And we will start with our youngsters. So, let us try something different. Why doesn't everyone with less than 1 year of service with Krones stand up for now? Just stand up. Everyone with less than 1 year of service. Now, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. We have hired more than 68 people, or exactly 68 people in the last 12 months. So that's a good, positive, healthy sign of our growth. Now, looking at you, who knows what a stage walk is? A stage walk, I explain it to you because you're the youngsters. You enter the stage on your right, you walk over the stage and exit it on your left. And the trick behind it is to go really, really fast so that everyone else is not getting bored. So you think you can do that? Well, I invite everyone who's standing right now to do the stage walk. Come on forward. So welcome aboard. Now next, now it's the time for the big hand. We will have 3 more groups that do the stage walk. I just announced it up front so that you know and you can prepare and think what you will do. The 10-year anniversaries, the 25-year anniversaries, and the 40-year anniversaries. All right? And next I will ask the 10-year anniversaries in 2015. Everyone you already had or will have this year in 2015, a 10-year anniversary. Please come forward, do the stage walk. What did I say about walking fast? Come on, guys. Congratulations. Congratulations. The next two groups will be stand-up only, so don't get confused, please. So everyone who had or will have this year a 15-year anniversary, please stand up and be recognized. And remember, turn around to the cameras and wave. The cameras are there. Now I invite everyone with a 20-year anniversary this year to please stand up and turn around and wave to the cameras. This is your moment. Or the next group, 25 years, quarter century, that's worth a stage walk. Everyone who has a 25-year anniversary this year or already had it this year, please come forward to the stage walk. Oh, some more. Congratulations. Well, they didn't go through the training when they were young, right? Now, next I would like to invite everyone with a 30-year anniversary this year to please stand up and be recognized. Those were 5 colleagues, by the way, 5. I mean, it's difficult to find everyone, 5. The next category, I'd like to invite everyone with a 35-year anniversary this year to please stand up and be recognized. We will have in total 10 colleagues. Please turn around, wave to the cameras. It's your moment. Well, 40 anniversaries we don't have this year, so that's a very fast one. But I'd like to close out this recognition based on years of service with those most senior in service years. Yeah, we started with the younger folks, now we close it out with those most senior in service years. And I would invite everyone with more than 40 years of service to please come forward and do the stage walk. It will be three colleagues. So please stand up and come forward. Don Collada, Larry Sear, and Edgar Kircher. So today we have one more recognition category, and we call it the You Rock Award. Going over and beyond, of course, doesn't happen in the field only. It happens every day also here in Franklin in our offices. And for such internal service of excellence, we introduce today the You Rock Award. And also here, we have asked the supervisors of our in-house staff to turn in their nominations. Again, a great feedback, and again, you can think about it was not an easy task to really choose in the end of the day. Today I'm privileged to announce that we will have 4 presentations of our inaugural your Rock Award. Bob Whitnell, you are up first.
Hello, as Mr. Beckmann said, I'm Robert Whitnable. I'm head of the LCS Retrofits and Engineering Department. This year, I'm very proud to honor our very first UROC Award. This award was voted by my department unanimously, not just by myself, for Jeff Herta. Some of the attributes of Jeff uses his personal resources to develop professionally. He has taken marketing courses, attended seminars, and self-study on his own time. Jeff shares creative, innovative, and procedural changes outside of his own department because it's the best for his colleagues and his customers. Jeff has made suggestions which were implemented on how we sell upgrades, not just for his division, but all the divisions. Jeff takes a proactive approach to quotation, clarification by directly contacting the customers on more complicated projects. Jeff has taken on additional workload to implement marketing email flyer systems that informs our customers of their machines of specific upgrades. His efforts have contributed to sales of over $700,000 this year. In closing, Jeff's dedication and commitment to improve quality, increasing long-term profitability, driving growth, and promoting innovation is true to the Krones core value strategy. Congratulations, Jeff.
I just wanted to show the You Rock Award so that everyone can see it's a rock. Jeff, thank you very much.
Hi, I'm John Barker from Human Resources. The individual that I'm nominating today has been with Krones for over 20 years. She has been the shoulder to cry on for many individuals and helped many individuals with their problems. She has been the benefits expert and helped hundreds of employees through the minefield dealing with insurance companies. She's been that important link between the employee and the insurance company. She has been the American mom to many foreign interns, inviting them over for holiday dinners and making their time here feel more comfortable. During the last 12 months, she has gone over and above the call of duty as our vitality champion. She has met with and talked to over 500 employees. She has sacrificed much of her personal time, having individuals during her lunch hour, having them use her computer and signing them up for vitality. Those in the service and the sales department probably know her phone number by heart. For many of you in the service department in particular, you probably even saw her at your hotel last night. Pat Weaver, you rock. Come on up.
So good afternoon, everyone. Brian, head of IT here at Krones North America. So the IT recipient for the UROC Award is a well-liked, respected member of the Krones IT family. She's extremely knowledgeable, as well as being a solutions-driven individual. She worked on a project for approximately 12 months. She spoke with all PC end users. She reloaded 570 PCs. Total project woman hours spent on this project was over 1,500 hours or 37 calendar weeks. And of course, she met Germany's deadline. So just a couple quotes from the executives. Michael Wiebe said that she has a great attitude. She is always positive, very supportive, and quick with her responses. I greatly appreciate her having her on the IT team. So Tim Raymond, another quote, in all his dealings with her, has gone above and beyond the work to resolve all those issues. And that is why she rocks. So without further ado, Deanna Sobatar, come on up.
Hello, I'm Tom Schultz from production. At Krones, North America, early in 2015, we embarked on a new value creation process, and it's called Hoshinkanri. And in Japanese, this means a ship in a rough sea headed in the right direction. And this is a really robust continuous improvement process where the continuous improvements are aligned with the company objectives. But most importantly, every employee is empowered to make improvements to process while they're aware the impact their decisions have on the entire value stream. It's impossible in production for one individual to enhance or improve the entire process. And these gains are only realized when there's really effective collaboration between all the process owners. And in one particular process improvement initiative, Joel Mayer, Randy Wiesa, Colin Kopecki, and Aaron Watinsky went above and beyond. These four individuals were instrumental in creating a new robust process for manufacturing neck hanging clamps that increase capacity, reduce lead times, improve product quality, while at the same time significantly reducing production cost. These gains were achieved by capitalizing on the full potential of new machinery, new manufacturing software, and harmonization with global processes. This is the type of value creation that ensures the success of our organization and demonstrates the power of continuous improvement. So Joel, Randy, Colin, Aaron, come on up.
Well, with that, we have reached the end of our employee recognition session. And I would conclude this with a Krones mission statement. What did Tom just say? A ship in a rough sea heading in the right direction? Well, the mission statement that we have at Krones is there to provide a guidance. It's part of our strategic concept, and it's something we should simply be aware of. So we will show you a little movie that you can see, and in the end of the day, what you will hear is exactly the Krones mission statement. Framework and guidance for everything that we do.
Our customers around the world are primarily in the food and beverage industry. We provide them with machinery, lines and systems, including all related services that are the best in every respect. To consolidate our position, we will continue to grow profitably and further expand our technology leadership with innovation, a passion for change, and uncompromising performance. We listen to our customers and develop products to meet their needs. Our lines and complete solutions provide the highest level of efficiency at competitive prices. Our global network enables us to provide fast, cost-effective, high-quality service anytime, anywhere around the world. All strategic decisions are aimed at ensuring the company's sustainable development. Even when optimizing profits and cash flow in the short term, we still keep sustainability sharply in focus. This makes Krones a dependable partner for our customers, employees, shareholders and suppliers. Our financial strength gives us independence. We use resources wisely in order to safeguard this freedom for the long term. Our sites around the world form a global value chain that serves as the very foundation of our success. Each of our core modules is built at only one site worldwide, with exceptional cost effectiveness. These sites concentrate our expertise and experience in the relevant technology. To secure this advantage for the long term, Krones offers attractive working conditions, promising training opportunities, and plenty of room for individual development at all of our sites worldwide. Transparent hierarchies, appreciative leadership, and clear goals inform our corporate culture. To stay agile and competitive going forward, we keep our structures lean and efficient. We are a multinational corporation where a diversity of cultures, languages, and ways of life come together on equal footing. We are fair and forthright in our interactions. Honesty and transparency inform all of our actions. We are interested in the thoughts and opinions of our employees and partners, and are willing to learn from others. Living up to our values and creating value together. Krones. We do more.
Our Krones mission statement, there's really a lot in it. And it's the perfect transition to part 3 of today's event. And I would like to introduce to you our special guest, our speaker of the day. Now, there were many rumors about the speaker before we released the name. Will it be a celebrity? Will it be a former athlete? Is Holger rigging the golf outing and inviting Bernhard Langer? Well, he's none of that, but I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Our speaker is known for generating contagious energy and motivate audiences. He's positively great at making events unforgettable. He has switched on close to 1,000 conventions. Speaking engagements include Harley-Davidson, US Foods, ADP, Lenovo, CVS. He is nationally renowned in this field. Please welcome our speaker of the day, Mr. Chip Eichelberger. Wow. You know, when we prepared for the event, we reached out to a number of professional speakers. And we wrote to each single one of them our objective, our goal of our event. And you know how we defined it? We want that every single one of you will be leaving with a wow effect. Do you guys have the wow effect? Chip, awesome. Thank you. Now, I can't top what Chip has been doing, so I will wrap up very quickly, but I have one update that I want to share. You want to be switched on when getting to work, and we want to help you with that a little bit. So today I'm privileged to unveil to you a new project that we have started, and that you will notice in a few weeks starting to get shape. And that is our new entrance remodeling project. That will be Krones Inc. with a new face. How do you like that? So that will be the new customer entrance that you will see. There's also a new employee entrance for on the side, down this hall. Everything will be really superb. I'm totally excited that we got the approval from Germany to move forward with that. Well, that's what you get if you're successful. And I mentioned to you before, we are a good subsidiary where money is earned. Then, for wrapping up, some more notes. I'd like to thank lead coordinator Mike Underwood and the professional event staff of Underwood Events, Magic Productions, Canopies, and Temp Air for all technology and setup of today's event. Thank you. Super. Top. I would also like to thank M Catering, the people can't wait, and their servers for the appetizers that are already prepared, waiting outside, and for the great ice sculpture that they brought in. Thank you for that in advance. And I would like to thank once again all employees, all colleagues of mine who helped making this event a success. I really enjoyed it here. Thank you all. Now is the time to slowly get up, grab some cold bottle of water or beverage. The two big buddies outside, the 2.5-ton AC units, they did a great job, I think. And please also be aware, you may get your minute of fame. We have a colleague from Germany with us today, Markus Schwab, and he will be with us for a moment to catch some impromptu statements. And by the way, we will make a nice video out of all of this. It will be available online in a few days. You will all get the links so that we can be reminded. So thank you all for coming. Don't forget your goodie bags and everything that you have received. And please stay with us for a moment. Don't walk home right away. And please talk about what a great event this was today. Wow. Thank you.
Ba 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 da da.